today I'm going to present the proper donning, and sanitation of medical equipment, sanitation, and disinfection. So first, I'm going to present how is the proper doffing. So the proper doffing, make sure that you already have the proper hand washing. So I already had my hand wash, and after that, you're going to use the gown. So we need to first use the gown for and make sure fasten the tie at the back. Properly tie the gown. And second is you need to use the mask. So make sure you properly secure the elastic band on the middle of the head, or if you use the regular medical mask, you just make sure the air will not come out and and properly fit in your face. And next is the face shield. So make sure to use a face shield or a goggle to protect your eyes. So after making your goggles or face shield fixed, next thing is to use the gloves. So make sure the gloves is properly fit and extended and cover your isolation gown. So I already make my gloves properly fitted, and it covered the tip of my isolated gown. So now I'm going to start the sanitation of my medical equipment. So I have So now I'm going to start sanitizing my medical instrument. So I have the tissue forceps, the dressing forceps, the needle holder, scalpel, and dissecting scissors. So the equipment I will going to use is autoclave tape, the wrapping for sterilization, and I need to use gauze for the sharp object. So first, I will going to sanitize this object through washing. So in sanitizing the medical equipment, you need to use some detergent and a brush so that all the contaminated or solved uh, particles will be removed. So make sure it will be properly washed. After that, you need to dry it with a paper towel. So you need to use a detergent soap. So for the blood contaminated instrument, you need to use cold water so that the blood will not be coagulated and easily removed. So make sure the sutures or the sasa of the forceps will be properly brushed accordingly. So after that, we need to dry the equipment. After drying those equipment, I'm going to disinfect it. So this solution is Sidex solution. So after drying this instrument, I'm going to soak it for about 5 minutes to make sure it is properly dried so that the solution will not be uh, mm, ano. So after disinfecting this instrument, you need to dry it again. And by using a sanitized or a distilled water, we need to sink it or rinse it with the distilled water before we will going to sterilize it through autoclave. I already finished the sanitation of the instrument, so I'm ready to remove my PPE. First, I will going to remove my gloves. So make sure you will not touch the inside of the gloves and make it like in the other hand, roll it and make sure do not touch the outside of the gloves, but from the inside, make it like that and throw it on the biohazard bin. And after that, you need to remove your face shield or goggles. And also next is the isolation ground. So remove the isolation gown without touching the outside of it so that you will not be contaminated. Make sure. And roll it in the inside because those are the contaminated part and put it on the biohazard bin. And next is the mask. After disinfection of the instrument and after drying it all, we will going to wrap it for sterilization. So I make sure that the sharp object is being covered with a gauze to make sure that the sharp object will not puncture the wrap. And I am going to put the indicator to make sure that the instrument are being sterilized during autoclaving. So in wrapping, I will leave this part for easy opening. Wrap it like that. And after wrapping it the first time, we will wrap it again. Double wrap it for proper to make sure that it is properly covered. The same thing, we need to leave this part for easy opening. And after this, we will going to use autoclave tape. This is very important to make sure that the equipment is being properly sterile. And in putting this sterile the tape, we are going to label it with the name of the instrument. So I have 5 instruments. It's the forceps, tissue forceps, dressing forceps, needle holder, scalpel, and uh, uh, dissecting scissors. So make sure that the autoclave autoclave tape will wrap the whole thing, the whole instrument, so that we can make sure that it will be properly sterile.